Warning, this video contains lots of spoilers.
Hey guys, so we just got back from watching Breaking Dawn and it was actually kind of good.
Yeah, I actually liked it.
I mean, you know what a Twilight film is like, depends whether you like them or not, but this one was actually a good film.
It was actually good.
Things happened, it was entertaining.
I think we should list some of the things that were funny.
Yeah, okay. Well, we watched the clips for the first time the other day and that film had a lot of really awkward lines. And this one didn't have many.
No, it did have a few though.
There was one. So they were at the wedding and then Jacob just comes out of the woods and Edward's like, "Thank you for being so kind, Jacob."
And he goes, "Well, kind is my middle name."
Awkward silence.
This whole cinema kind of awkward.
Oh god. It was just like, why did he say that?
Why
It just
was-
felt so,
Why was that written into the script? We both kind of just went... Yeah, and also at the wedding, did you notice how Bella's face was just the same all the way down the aisle? She didn't smile once.
Yeah.
She was just like...
Happiest day of her life, and she was going...
All the family were like, "Bella!
Yeah.
Best day ever!"
I
She
know,
was
it's
just
like, you thought there'd be one moment where she smiles or
No.
something, but it was like, okay, she sees her dad.
Yeah, you remember when
She
looked at
sees
her dad?
Edward at the end of the aisle, and he's going, "I love you," and she
Yeah.
just goes,
He must have been like, "Oh god, what am I letting myself do?"
1,000 years of...
Did he like drive to Brazil because it was like a transition and then he was suddenly in Brazil? Edward wants to have sex with her.
Yeah, intense chest playing, wasn't it? But those were nothing compared to the second half of the film. That's when all the good stuff happened. Probably the single best bit of the film.
So they're talking about baby names and Bella was like, "I've got a boy's name, it's EJ, Edward Jacob."
Edward Jacob,
And I was like,
which
okay.
is stupid enough as it is. Yeah, but then she was like, "But if it's a girl, I was thinking we could morph our mums' names together. Renee and Esme."
To become...
Renesmee. We thought that like they were joking in the film because Jacob was like Renesmee, but no, deadly serious. Looked over you, your hand was over your mouth and you were crying.
I just thought it was hilarious.
How can that be serious? Renesmee? Are you
Renesmee.
kidding me? And this is when it all started getting better. So Bella was really sick, right? And she was like, "Oh, the baby's eating me and there's nothing we can do about it." And then they found out that she needs to drink blood and then it'll be okay. So Edward is squeezing all this blood into this cup and then suddenly he decides, "I can make this better." So we were just sitting there and all of a sudden he just walks in with this milkshake cup. It's like, where do you even begin? Firstly, why did the Cullens have a completely white empty milkshake cup and straw? It just seems so inappropriate because she was like, "I'm dying," and then it was like...
Been to McDonald's. So that was hilarious. And then the actual baby birth scene happened.
Oh god. Like, people have been talking about the stuff that happens in the film for months, and when someone said to me, "You know, Edward eats the placenta," and I was like, "Oh, shut up, no he doesn't," but
He actually ate
does.
the placenta.
Like, what happened? It was like, okay, the placenta has detached, and then Jacob just looked up at Edward,
Yeah.
and he just went in with his mouth. It was like bobbing for apples or something. I mean, what did he do with just his mouth?
I don't even
He
know.
didn't use his hands, he just came up with the bloody mouth.
I think he just like bit through, ate the placenta and ripped out the baby.
It was a bit vague. He just saved the baby with his mouth. What did he do? Did he like suck up the umbilical cord like in Lady and the Tramp?
Yeah. Oh. And then they're just like holding this baby covered in jam that's like...
Yeah, it's like the baby has just come out after you've seen a shot of her guts just like everywhere after
Yeah,
you've just
and
been
then
like diving into
They
it.
don't think to go help Bella, they're
Yes,
just
they
like...
spent 10 minutes going, "Oh, it's a baby." It's like, hello, she's in half. Jacob's just like, "Oh, it's a baby." And then they're like, "Oh, awkward, she died." So yeah, I thought people were joking, but no, it happened.
It happened.
Did anything else bad happen? Yeah, no, apart from imprinting on a newborn baby. Whoa, Taylor Lautner. All of these things that happened have been funny, but they weren't bad.
No,
were
no,
they?
it made the film good. I really enjoyed it.
It was definitely the best Twilight film out of the four of them
I think
so
I
far,
enjoyed
wasn't
it the most.
No matter what side of the fence you're on, if you love Twilight or you hate Twilight, I think this film is worth seeing. So yeah, Breaking Dawn.
Placenta.
Placenta.